your client called you. And for the first time in all of your MSP's history, they asked you about a product. They asked you about AI. And what did you do? You talked them out of it. You scared them. You didn't know what to do. For 20 years, we waited for somebody to want something, and when it finally happened, we answered it like a help desk ticket. So here's my take. Stop trying to sell your clients AI. Sell them the ability to use it. That's the wedge. And the wedge is worth a lot more than the thing you were going to resell them. And I know that's the opposite of what every other vendor in your inbox has been telling you all year, and I am totally okay with it. But because by the end, you'll have the exact sentence to say the next time a client asks you about AI. It's shorter than the scary one, and it isn't a no. It isn't fear. It isn't the uncertainty or doubt that you don't want from your vendors. Plus, the profession that already ran this play and won the part that made me feel dumb. So with that said, let's roll the intro. So a few weeks back, I'm on a call with a client. One of those where you're kind of both thinking out loud, throwing crap at the wall. And I say the thing I'd been circling for months. And that is, AI is enablement play, not a resell play. And he stops me. He goes, "What do you mean by that?" And guys, having to answer that out loud is what turned it from a phrase I liked into an actual idea. Part of what I was circling, I owe you from last time. Cloud, cyber, backup, all push motions. AI is a pull. And I closed it on a line I never explained. I said, match their excitement and make it safe with education, and you just turned the scary conversation into a paid engagement. And that landed. One guy in the comments sharpened it into the actual sales move, and a bunch more of you hit my DMs instead. Nobody wants to ask this out loud. You see, you don't take business advice from your CPA, but turns out we should have been watching what they did. So if we go back in time, we hit the DeLorean, go 88 miles an hour. A generation ago, the billable work at an accounting firm was compliance, reconciliations, journal entries, the 1040. Then software ate it, TurboTax, cloud, accounting, gone. Sound familiar? The firms that moved up the stack and sold advice grew fast. Their industry calls it client advisory services. Advisory practices grew 17% at the median in 2023. And by their own accounting, that runs ahead of the profession as a whole. Same clients, same software, different product. Now here's the part that made me feel dumb. Demand was the easy part. Almost 3/4 said their pipeline was strong or better. So they got asked, what stands in the way? The number one, 69%, our clients don't understand the value of what we are selling. Number two, the price. Too busy came in third, and 36% said their own people didn't get it. And what I'm trying to ultimately say is you cannot software your way out of a people problem. I said that in episode 1 or 2 back, and I thought I was talking about our clients. Turns out I was talking about us.
What would you say you do here?
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
And that's us. A whole industry defending itself with people skills. And I've been Tom in that meeting, so this one pointed at me too. Every one of us started out as the person in the family who was good with computers. We were that nerd that just was enjoying the new things in front of us. You fixed the printer at Thanksgiving, you rebuilt somebody's laptop for a plate of food. Nothing about your hands changed when it became a business. What changed is you wrote it down and put a number on it. The work was always worth something. It only had a price after you named it. And today, we're all standing in that kitchen again. Does the AI version of it for free at 11 at night? Nobody's written it down yet. Why didn't they all do it? The demand was real, the data was public, and most of them still didn't move. It comes down to 3 letters. Only nobody was doing it to them. FUD is normally something somebody does to you, a vendor, a broker, a guy at a booth. But the most expensive FUD in my career has been the stuff I generated myself at my own desk for free. The head trash. Fear. Because the current model pays today. Uncertainty. Because this is real demand or a bubble you staffed up for. And doubt. The ugly one. That's not a vendor talking. That's you at your desk on a Tuesday. All 3 have answers. 2 of them are flat wrong, and I can prove it. The third one's a mirror, and that's the one I want to kill. Fear of changing what you do. The work stays exactly the same. What changes is what you put on the invoice. Now, if we look at the economics, reselling tokens and licenses is like 15% money with garbage cash flow. You live that on 365 every single month. Enablement prices like services because it is services. But the objection in your voice, but Kyle, my clients will never pay for training. Your clients won't pay for training they didn't ask for. These ones called you. That's the entire difference. And it's why this works in 2026 when it flopped for me in 2019. I'm not going to wave at that and walk away. Next one, I'll walk you through the actual hours and the actual margin. I'd be lying if I priced a thing I haven't described yet. Now, for uncertainty, that's about whether the demand is real. 2 data points, then I'll stop. My business partner, Wes, he was in a room of about 120 MSPs, and by their own admission, 2 or 3 had actually operationalized an AI service. Not 2 or 3%, just 2 or 3 MSPs. And my buddy, Dustin Bolander, is selling fixed fee AI strategy work right now. Real sessions, real policies, workflow by workflow. Here he is.
We have a very structured, proven process. We've deployed at a bunch of other firms that I'll guarantee it to the point where at the end of it, we'll refund you if you guys aren't happy with the outcome. But it's like, this is a proven process that has been developed across a bunch of different law firms already. We give you the full clear roadmap. It's not an AI thing, it's a workflow. We could be doing all this on paper with human beings. We're going to automate it with AI to make it faster and more streamlined.
Right? That's a consultant. Consultants get paid like consultants. If the demands were fake, none of that exists. If it's 2 or 3 out of 120, you're early. It only feels late, and that is the most expensive feeling in business. Which leaves us to doubt. The one that sounds like being realistic. But what you do not need is you don't need an AI developer. You don't need a data scientist. You aren't there to build platforms, and certainly not to just sit behind a chatbot. You need to teach people how to use technology they already own, which, I say with love, is the job we've been failing at for 15 years. We hand somebody a tool, tell them to shadow the tier 3 guy who doesn't follow a single SOP to begin with, then act shocked when nobody uses it. How many tools in your stack are that way? And if we think about what good looks like, Wes told me about an MSP in Scotland whose whole approach is a menu of 50 proven use cases. Which of these hurts? That menu is a document. So I had a mentor in high school that this reminded me about who wasn't a subtle man. Ask for grass or cash, nobody rides for free. And he said this one to us over and over, and anytime that you help somebody, it's not about what you do, it's about what you know. What he meant by it is he did not care what you traded. A meal, a few bucks, services for services. He cared that you asked. You spent years learning what you know. With AI, you spent hours, but either way, somebody is getting the benefit of it. And that, at the end of the day, is the entire job. You already know how to do it. You've just never charged for it. And near the end of the last one, I held up a mirror. A client gets excited about AI. Our first instinct is to scare them out of it. And in that moment, we are the insurance guy. And I want to give you a replacement script. It's shorter than the scary one. Absolutely. Let's get you AI. And before we turn anything on, we're going to spend 6 months teaching your team to use it safely. We'll write an AI use policy that your team can get behind. And I'll bring you a list of everything I find along the way. Isn't that better? It's not a no, that's a proposal. So pulling this together a little bit, a whole profession watched software eat the thing they built for. What held the rest of them back had nothing to do with the market. They couldn't explain what they were selling, and they had 3 letters running in their heads. We're standing in the same spot, except ours is better. For once, the client is calling you, and you've got now the sentence to help them, to do as they ask, to be a servant. Here's your Monday. Say the sentence to one client, then count how many already asked about AI this year. That's a pipeline you already earned. There's no excuses for not generating new revenue. In full transparency, this is what we build at Empath. So I've got a horse in this race. Everything I gave you works whether you build it with me or not. My next episode, I want to talk a little bit about a guy who stopped selling and gave a room away for free and has done roughly $250,000 in AI revenue this year. And I'll also talk about 3 things you actually sell in order and how to put a price on them. So subscribe to catch that. But if you're already selling this or you tried it and it went sideways, I want to hear about this in the comments because we're all learning this together. And I'm sure through all of us collaborating and iterating together, we'll come up with something great. So I want to know what actually happened when you tried. As always, stay accountable.